Hi, my wise astrology tribe, Cosmic Insight Astrology. I am your co-pilot, Krisztina. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to analyze the 2023 September astrology forecast. Right now I'm going to talk a little bit about the mundane transit in general first. So we're going to have a new moon, and the new moon going to happen 14th of September, and it's going to happen in Virgo. And then the full moon going to happen 29th of September in 6 degrees in Aries. The full moon going to actually be in opposition with Pallas Athene and going to square with Vesta, and the new moon going to trine Uranus. All right, we also have our two inner planets, Mercury and Venus, going to station direct this month. Venus going to station direct on the 3rd, and Mercury going to station direct on the 15th in Virgo in 8 degrees. The other thing was going to happen, Jupiter going to station retrograde on the 4th of September, and it's going to conjunct Moon. So the moon going to be actually in Taurus that day, and then it's going to trine Mercury retrograde. All right, also some asteroid also going to change sign. Pallas Athene going to change sign and gonna go to Libra on the 13th. Pallas Athene is the warrior queen, but she was really wise. So she is choosing her fights. And the 13th, Vesta also going to ingress Cancer. Vesta is your eternal flame. In Cancer, actually, it's going to give us and help us with nurturing. Like we will nurture our inner child, and the way we are. You know, it's very important also in financial astrology, because Vesta is the one what keeps us going and want to make us to invest, for example. And the 15th, Ceres going to move to Scorpio, and the Sun also going to change sign and gonna go to Libra on the 23rd. Come on, Cosmo. So here is Cosmo, my little Dutch hound, and he's gonna be part of your prediction right now. So let's see what's going to happen. Mercury and Jupiter on the 4th going to actually trine. Mercury is the ability, the way you are actually processing information. Mercury associated with thinking, communication, the way you express yourself, and it's associated with sales as well. It rules two signs. It rules Gemini in the 3rd house, and it also rules Virgo. At this moment, it is in retrograde on the 4th, and it is trining with Jupiter, the planet of blessing in Taurus. So actually, it will indicate some kind of positive change with traveling, short distance traveling. It will indicate, for example, the oat or anything with grain on stock market can go up. It is also indicating some kind of change with internet and the way we are using internet and the way we are communicating. It's a blessing. You are capable to for example, express yourself on a really not positive way, because Jupiter is the planet of positivity over here. So what else is happening? So let's see let's go to the new moon this month, and it's going to happen in Virgo, 21 degrees. That's the 2nd decan. So the 2nd decan, it's a Capricornian decan, and it's going to actually influenced by Saturn. Saturn is endurance. Saturn is actually have to do something with your hard work ethic. But Saturn also represents fears and delays and decays and censorship. And because of we have Mercury retrograding actually in Virgo, and by sign, by energy, it is opposing, not by degree, but by energy, it's opposing Saturn, which is in retrograde in Pisces, and also to Neptune. it could indicate some kind of issue with social media, with media itself. The news itself could be either censored or it could be lies. And we are going to figure out actually what they were lying about to us in general, to the public. All right, what else could happen over here? So because of this new moon in Virgo, it's, you know, the moon is representing your feelings, your subconscious. It's representing the females in general, women and feminism. It also associated with the public. But it also rules dogs and apples, you know, like silver, for example, pearl. So when it's actually opposing to the energy of Saturn, then it could, and Saturn is in Pisces, it could indicate some kind of issue over here. And that's what we're gonna hear in the news most likely, to have some kind of issue with animals, big ocean animals. For example, they can get beached, and you know, like it could indicate a massive death of the mammals, the ocean mammals there. And what else it could indicate? It could indicate censorship. It's obvious because Mercury is opposing to Saturn here and Neptune. So the other thing what could happen, we're going to have actually a full moon, which is going, no, actually this new moon is going to trine Uranus. Uranus, anything to do with chaos, rebellions, and it's also something because it rules the 11th house, your goals and your hopes and wishes, humanitarian and philanthropic project as well. Uranus rules the tornadoes, rules anything with wind, windmill, energy. So when this is going to trine, it is a really, really favorable, granted, positive aspect over here. And because Uranus is in Taurus, in this case, it could be something like we're going to have a news about and like how can we stop tornadoes, or how can we use windmills in our daily lives, or you know, like it's going to be more popular. How can you use self-sufficient energy? For example, Uranus in Taurus could represent natural gas, right, over there. But how? Because of the animals. So using technology and using the animal poops, for example, and create natural gas. And it's going to be all over in the news. And it is also some kind of positive change because of the new moon is in Virgo. Virgo is the earth. It's representing Mother Earth as well, just like Taurus is an earth sign. So some positive news about recycling, for example, or actually the way we treat animals and the way we treat the earth itself, it's going to be some positive news over there for us. Okay, so moving forward, and we're going to talk about right now Venus station direct on the 3rd. Venus is going to station direct at 12 degrees. Okay, and it's going to conjunct Juno when it's stationed direct. Venus is stationing direct in Leo. Leo, by archetype, it rules investment, it rules prize winning, it rules sports clubs, it rules the children, joy and pleasure-based businesses, and your kids, and your creative projects. So, what's gonna happen? If you have been actually in stagnation, or you couldn't move forward with your art project, or you didn't find, for example, a manager or someone who can represent you in your art, this is the time right now when you will be capable, actually go for it, and you know, most likely some of us going to find someone who is helpful, and we can actually, it could help with your creative project. It's also really good to win, and you know, Venus is not only love and attraction, Venus also is currency. So in Leo, it rules the 5th house, right? So 5th house is investment. Venus, it could be like you are preserving your money in art or in very, very expensive jewelries. And that's the way, not in 401k, obvious, but something what is tangible over there. And you can, because Venus rules Taurus, which is tangible energy, so something with tangible energy. For example, gold, because Venus in Leo could be something investing in gold, real gold. So it could be a positive energy for that. All right, and Jupiter. So if you want to actually help your Venus and help your creative project, you can drink, for example, blue lotus tea, lavender tea, rose petal tea, anything like that, especially if your Venus is debilitated in your chart and it's weak, then you are capable to make it stronger. For example, every Friday you buy flowers for yourself, like you going to use a lot of green underwear, green clothes, whatever, but that's how you're going to be capable to make your Venus stronger. Okay, so that's how you can help. Okay, the next one is Jupiter. Jupiter is in Taurus, which is luxury and comfort. Jupiter is the planet of blessing, the planet of Santa Claus. This is like in the Taurus rules the second house, ruled by Venus, and Venus also going direct the day before. So station direct the day before. So it is really, really positive over here, even if they are squaring by energy. But don't forget, square is not necessarily bad, because it's pushing you forward to make a decision. It's pushing you forward to make actions. And so I like squares in the charts usually. So here what you can do, it's pushing you forward to prepare for the next month, which is going to be the eclipse season. And, you know, in October 14th, we're going to have a solar eclipse in Libra, and on the 28th, we're going to have the last Taurus eclipse. Right? And it's going to happen in 5 degrees. So we are ending that 18-year cycle with Taurus Scorpio axis. But Jupiter here, it's already gonna go in retrograde. So it's going to be influenced by this eclipse, most likely. And over here, it's bringing back opportunities for us, opportunities with Taurian energy. So Jupiter also very good with investment. In daytime, it's rules Sagittarius, nighttime, it's rules Pisces. And, you know, like in Sagittarius, it's more positive, obviously, and in Pisces, it's more spiritual. Jupiterian stone is lapis lazuli, and if you want to make your Jupiter stronger because you are ruled by Jupiter, perhaps you have a Sag rising or Pisces rising or Sag sun or a Sagittarius sun or Pisces sun, you are ruled by that, and then it's representing it can get weakened, so you want to make it more positive and more strong. So you can have milk thistle, dandelion, you can bear lapis lazuli, and you're going to actually balance that kind of energy that is weakened, Jupiter. But on the other hand, Jupiter is bringing back opportunities with salaries. So for example, a lot of people could go back to work and get rehired. Whoever lost their job during COVID, it could be like the next 4 months, while Jupiter gonna go back retrograde, people going to get back their job, or they're going to get rehired, because second house is your salary. So it could be influence that one. Okay, and then we wanted to talk about Mercury retrograde. Mercury going to go direct in Virgo. So it's exalted in Virgo. When it's gonna go direct, it's going to indicate some kind of positive news in healthcare, because 6th house rules healthcare, and 6th house also rules our daily routine. So it's going to be more settled in general. And also it rules works. Just what I said about Jupiter at this moment, like 2 seconds ago, Mercury going direct in Virgo, it's also representing a lot of people going to get back their job. And we might going to hear a good news about, in general around the world, about healthcare, about you know, like insurances and healthcare in general, because sixth house is your health or health and healthcare. All right, so I'm going to move forward right now, and I'm going to actually talk about each individual sign. So starting with Aries. If you have an Aries rising, sun or moon, you're going to have the following chart, and I'm gonna show that over here, and probably see that on the screen as well. It's going to start out with a Mercury-Jupiter trine for you in your second and in your sixth house. So it is something to do about your work, your daily routine, your health. So most likely you are capable, first of all, to invest in anything Virgo or Taurus related. Some of you going to buy a farm, a self-sufficient farm. Maybe some of you going to invest in windmill, in energy, because Uranus is coexist with Jupiter there, and it is representing energy on stock market. It could also be like you're going to change your health routine. You're going actually to start something new with a gym membership perhaps, or you're going to hire a nutritionist, or you go because you want to get better. Or you're going to hire someone, a bookkeeper first, because of sixth house also was bookkeeping, and Virgo was bookkeeping as well. So you can hire a new bookkeeper as well. You can invest in something which is going to help your work. It could be some new computer, or you're going to do your website, and you are going to be capable to attract the right clients on your site. Okay, so the other thing is what's going to happen. Venus going to go direct in your fifth house. It's great actually to plan a pregnancy. It is really, really good to plan some kind of joy, pleasure-based business, or invest in gold, or invest in art, or expensive jewelry. It could be also something to do with your children. Your children might going to get some kind of award, some kind of prize in sports, most likely in sports, because fifth house could be, or it could be in music industry, entertainment industry. So your children might going to get some kind of reward or award over there. All right, and it's also good to attract a romantic partner this time, so it would work out very, very well. On the 4th, Jupiter gonna go for you retrograde in your second house. Second house is your salary, your earning. You are getting back an opportunity with earning. It could be like, all right, right now I'm capable to invest. And don't forget, the eclipse gonna happen over here, end of October next month. So it could indicate something like you clipping out something, you getting prepared, because you know you're going to lose a job and earning soon. So right now you're preparing something, and you're going to invest in for example, livestock or some kind of stock market situation going on for you here, which you can benefit big time, because it's preparing you for the worst with Jupiter being here. You know, it's positive. It's going to give you a positive energy. All right. The other thing is what's going to happen. Let's move to, for example, when the Sun and Jupiter retrograde going to trine, it's going to happen in your sixth and second house. It's exactly the same what just happened with Mercury, and it's exactly the same when it's the new moon going to also trine with Jupiter and Uranus energy. So it's indicating change in your work, at your work. You can hire someone. You can actually have a new roommate, a new tenant, or a new tenancy. You can sign a contract for a new tenancy here, which is positive. Maybe you're going to save money with this energy. Okay, by the energy, Mercury is actually opposing Saturn and Neptune over here. So you definitely have to be careful with hidden enemies, because of Saturn and Neptune is coexist at this moment in your 12th house. So that's hidden enemies over there. And you might actually also, some of you, thinking about to getting retired. You are tired, and you are not telling to anyone yet, but you are thinking about it. You are preparing for this right now. But definitely it could be like you are censored, like your ideas are censored, or you are working behind the scene on something, but you want to bring it on front, but somehow at this moment you are not capable yet. So if you are planning to do, like, for example, what is that? Like a retreat or vacation rental. It will be great later on, but you have to wait until Mercury goes direct and moving out actually from Virgo, and it doesn't do this opposition for you. So most likely in October, from October on, you are capable to do that. So all right. And the other thing is the new moon, which is trining with Uranus, and the new moon in Virgo, and it's trining with the Jupiter energy. Again, this is the same what I was talking about for you with Mercury and the Sun. So it's bringing in opportunities. You might going to actually adopt a puppy, or it could be like you're going to have a new job, and the new job, it's in the field of nutrition, or you're going to be a trainer or become a trainer, or someone who is serving others, but in the health industry. And then let's move forward, actually to when the sun is entering your 6th house, all your emphasis going to be on your health. So you want to get better, you want to shine, you want to make changes in your daily routine because you are bored and you know you have to work out. And the full moon is going to happen actually in your sign Aries, in your 1st house. It's representing like your ego is changing, the way you are representing your company, the way you are representing, and the face of your business is changing. You're going to let something behind, like it is like shredding off your skin. So something what doesn't serve you anymore, it has to go, it has to be completed and given up. Signing off of contracts is possible over here, something with your business. And you know, it's a huge change, but most likely because this is the moon, this is your feelings, you're going to shred some tears here because you know you will need to change. All right, thank you so much for listening. I will see you in next month. My website is going to be the comment box below. If you would like to have a reading with me, please check out my website, which is www.urbanwitch.org.